Hey, what's up guys? LegendsOfAesthetics.com brings you another Matt Ogus vlog. Starting this one off with a physique update as well as some information about myself I'm currently doing. 23 years old here, lifting for 8 years. In those 8 years, never taken any pro hormones, steroids, illegal fat burners, or anything that's banned by the majority of the natural bodybuilding federations. 5'6.5". Weighing around 191-ish pounds here in this video. I was 192, 183 for a little while, but then I ran out of sweet tea. My current training maxes in the gym that I'm using for my lifts: squat 487.5, bench 375, sumo deadlift 570, overhead press 260. Those are just training maxes. Currently what's keeping me motivated in the gym, it's simply how fun my training is. I've set it up so that I really enjoy it. I love being in the gym, love going to the gym. And this is the day-to-day grind, the day-to-day challenge of hitting these numbers that I've set out for myself. It always just keeps me motivated. As well as like the long-term goal of, you know, OHP 275 for reps, OHP of 315. Getting the squat and deadlift to the 5 and 600, and benching 400 one day also definitely keeps me motivated. Hey, what's up guys? This vlog is brought to you by Gymshark. They got a new Fit Tri-Panel tank top coming out pretty soon, so definitely check for that. There's like 4 colors, and I'm wearing medium right here. Nice good fit. This one isn't like as tight as some of their Schneers or their other stuff in terms of this area, but medium, really good fit for me. I like the quality. It feels really good on your body when you're lifting, and overall, yeah, I definitely recommend it. Pulling up to the gym now. To be honest, I still haven't even decided. I don't know which way to go. 4 sets of 9, 6 sets of 6. Well, what I do know is that like whatever decision I make right now, I'm going to hold that and keep that for the rest of the month, the rest of the this training period, or training cycle, you could call it. So I don't like flip-flop in the middle of one, but I do have a decision that I still have the opportunity to go left or right on. I'm not really sure. Man, I'm excited to voice over this video, guys. This little clip's going to show you from when I set my camera down to when I turn it off, what a set generally looks like. After my required, whatever it is, 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes between sets, set the camera down to film my bar speed, and then I hit my set. 4 sets of 9 I did on this workout with 70% of my training max on overhead press. It came out to about 182 pounds, actually exactly 182 pounds. I got the micro plates there. If you're interested in those, I have a link in my Amazon store that's in the description box of like every one of my videos, so you can check that out. These sets of 9 definitely put me close to RPE 9 on every single set, with the last set being damn near close to a 10. So 2 different things happened after this workout. One, I decided not to include this workout in my 16 workout block. My blocks are these 16 workouts that are all based off of these specific training maxes. And the next block is where the training maxes have been increased. It starts a new 16 workout period. So that's one thing that happened. Another thing is that I will not be doing these 4x9s with 70%. Instead, I'll be doing 6x6s thrown into, you know, the block for each lift, the 4 lifts, to kind of serve as a moderate day, a day where my CNS most likely won't be touched at all. A day that will allow me to get a workout in, do some rep work that will contribute to my overall strength, but won't really overly tax me, and will allow me to better perform, especially the 5s and the 3s. The 5s are with 80% training max, the 3s are with 85% training max. So with this 70% 6x6 thrown between those workouts, it makes those workouts easier, and I'm just able to perform better. So those are the 2 things that I decided after this workout, and that's the last rep right there. That's definitely like RPE 10. Almost died, but that feeling is awesome after you kill it.
Holy shit! So I did my 4 sets of 9 at 70%, training max 260 with the overhead press under a time constraint too, which is why I'm also pretty pleased with what happened. I normally take slightly longer rest periods between my sets, but I knew Brandon's coming over at 1. It's just a couple minutes to 1. So he's already on the way to my house, and he'll probably be there around the same time I get home. So it looks like I'll have to finish today's training session later on in the day. So I'll go and I'll do my I'll do some back, maybe close grip bench press as well. Depends. The thing with that is I make sure to get really nice and warm and safe for my push exercises. And if I was just going to do back and arms, or if I was going to do back and arms minus close grip bench for tries, I would be able to finish that workout quicker. So it's kind of a decision if I want to spend a little bit more time in the gym later on, or if I want to spend less time. Normally I would do my close grip bench press in this workout. Although sometimes I haven't been doing that close grip bench press, depending on how difficult the OHP is. So if I have a pretty easy OHP day, what I normally do is, I hit a back exercise after the OHP, I hit close grip bench press, another back exercise, and then arms, rear delt, and rotator cuffs. But sometimes I will skip the close grip bench press when the OHPs are ridiculous. Like last cycle's 5s and 3s were just insane. So I don't think I did my CG BP on my on those days. So like I was saying, going home, and I'm just really happy with that freaking workout right there. The 182, I was using my micro plates, as you guys know, and I got these micro plates off of Amazon. You can check my Amazon store for these micro plates. I'll probably make a video coming up just showing you guys that they are out there. I know a lot of people have probably thought about micro plates, but you never really were told where you can get them, or it really wasn't that much of a serious thought in your head. But I definitely think they're useful for beginners as well as advanced trainees. So they're useful, I definitely think. Plus it lets me be spot on with my numbers since I work off of percentages. Okay. All right guys, back from the gym. Brandon's over, he's set up. What am I even saying? Okay, redo. Brandon's over now. We're gonna do some photos for his new tank top. This is what it looks like. It's the the Bodybuilder Nutrition Facts shirt. The one that... The original. It's the original. There's a couple freaking websites that are trying to copy it. Bastards. But hopefully they all get shut down, because that's just wrong. Anyways, we also Brandon also brought his TV and this stuff. They're gonna be moving in for a little bit, pretty soon, for a month or 2 or whatever. And heck, Steve Cleva might even move in. Who knows? He's got this little thing where he clicks a button and it automatically takes a photo. It's freaking crazy.
Remotes.
Oh gosh. Here's what he's working with. He's got this thing connected to this thing. It's connected to those things. Man. Alright guys, so photo stuff is done. Well, first half, not half.
3/4.
3/4 way done. Can't see shit, son. We're gonna go back, and when the sun's setting, Brand's planning on taking some aesthetic as fuck photos later on. Now we're heading to Sizzle Mongolian BBQ in Rockland. So here's the Mongolian barbecue that I ended up with. This is bowl number 1, lamb and beef, everything in it, lots of cilantro. I usually do the house regular blend of flavors. Lots of tomato, and lots of noodles, and there's Brandon's over there. It's all you can eat, so he's probably gonna go back for more. Yeah. Gymshark. So I normally don't do double days, but since I didn't finish my workout, I only got the overhead press done earlier in the day. I went back to the gym, did the rest of the workout, which consisted of 2 pulls, a push, arms, rear delt, rotator cuffs. So I start off with the, as you can see here, weighted pull-ups, did like 2 or 3 sets, and then I did pull-downs. I usually do 2 or 3 sets of pull-ups, Currently I'm working with a 55-pound dumbbell for sets of 7 or 8. And I'll start to micro plate load this exercise, slowly adding a pound to each workout with sets of, probably just sets of 6 or 7. And I'll slowly increase. And then I'll do the, whatchamacallit. I've noticed that with my close grip bench press, lately my form hasn't been looking as normal as it used to. Like I normally tuck the elbows in a little bit more. Maybe it's because my grip is more narrow. That it looks kind of funky, but hey, that's the reason why I film these, is so that I can kind of notice these little things and change things. Decrease the weight on this. I was doing 3 plates for a while, but I realized that that was a little bit too much, so I dropped it back down to 2 plates and a 35. And the other thing for me to consider, as well as you guys, in terms of your exercise selection and where you put it in your workouts, the 3 plates worked fine for me on the chest supported row when it used to be my second exercise in a workout and the first pull exercise. But nowadays I have been putting it as the second back exercise on my upper body days, which also is the 4th exercise in the workout usually. And I'm slowly increasing the weight on that as well, using small plates. And I'm even using micro plates on, and I think this is probably where it could be most helpful, is these. I love doing 15 rep sets. That's just me. Like 15 rep sets, sometimes 12, but 15 for these are like my favorite. I love doing 15 rep sets on push downs. So what I've been doing lately after this workout is I've been adding just 1 pound plate. A 1 pound plate, and then I do 2 pounds, and then 3 pounds the next workout. So just increasing it 1 pound per workout, as long as I can do at least 2 sets of 15. And the other thing that is pretty recent is that starting this workout, I've stopped doing direct bicep work, which include mostly just the dumbbell curls that I was doing for a while, just because I've been having a weird issue. You guys might know about this with my my shoulder / pec / left bicep area, something up in there, and I have a good feeling that it's through a combination of just a lot of the curling, but mostly the rotator cuff exercises, and I'll talk about those in a minute. So one thing I've been reintroducing, I started this workout, was face pulls, which I normally do all the time, but lately I haven't been doing these, to be honest. I just haven't. Since I've been doing my rotator cuff stuff and rear delt flies, I've been doing less of these. And I think that was a big mistake for me, because one thing I noticed was that when I was constantly doing face pulls, I had much less problems. And it's interesting because now that I've been doing, and I'll talk about this more, now I've been doing more rotator cuff, external rotation stuff, I've been having some issues with my left side, and even my right side just a little bit. But the main thing I've noticed is that I think that I increased the weight on these rotator cuff exercises, and I was probably doing them too frequently as well. Because with these rotator cuff exercises, usually you use a cable machine and they're plate loaded. There's like, each plate usually is 5 pounds. You start off with 1 plate. You do that for maybe a set of 15s, and the next workout you do 20s. Next workout you do 2 plates for 15s. Next workout 2 plates for 20s, and you constantly increase it. But what I think is that those increases were just too much, and if I'm going to be putting these back into my workout, I'll start really light and increase it very, very, very slowly. And the interesting thing was that I haven't been doing these for like the vast majority of my lifting career, to be honest, and my shoulders have been fine. I had been doing face pulls throughout quite a bit of my lifting career, and I've been doing fine. So I'm not jumping to any conclusions, but in terms of what I'm doing currently, it'll be less this. So maybe every 3rd or so upper body workout, I'll do some external rotation to the side and up down for 1 or 2 sets each direction, and slowly progress it. But most of the time, finish my upper body workouts with the face pulls like I've been doing for years. Okay guys, I'm back from the gym, and to be honest, it's pretty late. It's like almost 2 a.m. So finally I have a TV, courtesy that Brandon brought this over for his time with me. And it's interesting, I actually get to watch from this and not a tiny screen. So I got my food right here. I got half a can of Bush's baked beans, or maybe a different brand, I'm not sure, but like baked beans, some basmati rice, some chicken, and then some spinach and carrots, Diet Mountain Dew, and that's the last meal of the day. So yeah, I guess looking back what I ate today. This morning, regular Gatorade. After the gym, 50 grams protein worth of whey, along with like 2 or 3 bananas. Then we did the photos. Then we went to the Mongolian BBQ where I had tons of food. Actually, it wasn't really tons. It really wasn't a lot, to be honest. But then gymmed, more whey protein, and now I'm having this meal. So total, decent amount. Got my veggies, got my fruits. I'm happy. Sons of Anarchy, man. Watching the episode where they get, well, I shouldn't even say because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Don't want to ruin it for you. Okay, you made it to the end of the video. If you made it this far, leave a comment saying, but who was OHP? Cheers!